All right, drone fam, DJI just dropped the brand new Mini 5 Pro today. And well, here's the big question. Should we in the US even get excited about it at all? Or is this just like being invited to the cookout, but being told you can't even touch the ribs? Yeah, I know, that's painful. And I like ribs. Now, I don't own the Mini 5 Pro. I don't even own the Mini 4 Pro or even the Mini 3. The last Mini I personally had was the Mini 2, which I still have right here. And let's be honest, like this was kind of like your reliable old Honda Civic, not flashy, but always got the job done, right? But here's the other thing. The Mini 5 Pro looks like the next step forward that would actually make me want to upgrade. The problem is, and the problem that I'm having is that with this whole DJI situation in the US, the ban situation that is, will we even see it here officially? And that's what I want to get into. So let's talk more about it in Inspire with Drones. So the Mini 5 Pro comes in looking pretty sleek. Of course it does, right? It's DJI. Every year they make these things compact, smarter, and more capable. It's like they've got a secret lab where drones and smartphones are literally crossbreeding. Now, I don't want to bore you with the super technical side with all the specs and stuff, because honestly, you can go read the spec sheet. You can watch another YouTube video of those who actually have the drone in their possession and go through all of that if you want to. But from what we know, it's still lightweight. It's smarter. The camera's supposed to be a nice jump forward with now having a 1-inch sensor. And yes, it's still that it still has that magic sub 250 gram weight class, which means it's a sweet spot. Let's be honest, it is a sweet spot for both beginners as well as serious and seasoned pilots. But I have a question for you. If you already own the Mini 4 Pro, would you upgrade to the Mini 5 Pro just for incremental changes? Or do you just wait until there's a massive leap, like say they come out with the Mini 6 or the Mini 7 Pro? You know, I'm curious, how would you approach this? Would you do that or would you wait? Okay, but let's be honest. The Mini 4 Pro was already a solid little machine. I actually had the privilege of flying one while out at the Korean Friendship Bell in San Pedro, California. And I have to say, I was impressed by its obstacle avoidance, strong transmission signal, and it had great image quality. It's like DJI simply asked, how much can we cram into a tiny drone before it explodes? I do have the DJI Flip, which apparently has the same camera sensor as the Mini 4 Pro as well. And so I love the image I get out of this little thing. And no, it's not the same as the Mini 4 Pro, but in terms of the camera specs, yes. So what makes the Mini 5 Pro different from what's been teased? Well, you have better low light performance. You have that 50 megapixel 1-inch CMOS sensor, first ever mini drone to offer that. It has slightly improved battery life. Also an intelligent flight battery. I think they call it the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus, and possibly better tracking features with the new Active Track 360. Here's my thing, okay? Besides the Mini 2, yes, I've skipped every generation. Why? Well, because DJI makes these drones so good that unless you're really pushing them to the limit, most casual flyers don't really need to upgrade every year. I mean, it's not really necessary. I mean, if you have a good drone, you can use that until the wheels fall off. So I have another question, and just be real with me. Are you the type to upgrade every DJI launch, or do you ride one drone into the ground until it literally refuses to fly? But okay, here's the elephant in the room. We know this stuff already, but I'm just gonna gloss over it. We know the US government has been playing tug of war with DJI for a while now. Some politicians want them banned completely, citing security concerns, while drone pilots like us, like you and me, are just sitting here like, can we get back to flying the drones that we love and purchasing the drones that we love to fly? Like, come on now. let's get with the program. So the Mini 5 Pro launches today, but the million-dollar question is, will we even see it on the US shelves? Now, I've got to be honest. I'm not about to sell my kidney to import one just to say I have it. I mean, come on. Unless DJI is also throwing a free health insurance plan with drones, that's not happening. But I have another question for you. Would you be willing to pay extra, like import prices, to get your hands on the Mini 5 Pro? Since according to, as of today, September 17th, according to Drone DJ and other sources, it's stated that the DJI Mini 5 Pro will not hit the US shelves. So then, would you stick with basically what you have until this ban situation clears up, or if it clears up? Something to think about there. That's why I'm like, why should we even be excited if we're not even going to see it here? So here's where I stand. The Mini 5 Pro feels like the first mini drone I'd actually be tempted to buy since the Mini 2. But with all this uncertainty in the US, I've got to hold back for now. It's like being hungry and smelling food cooking in the kitchen, but your mom comes out and says, I keep telling you dinner is not ready yet. Man, that's torture. That's torture, right? But you smell it, you can see it, you can see it coming, you smell the food, but you can't taste it. That's how I feel. So for now, I'm going to sit back, watch, and see how this whole thing plays out. Because honestly, if the Mini 5 Pro does make it here at some point in time, I'd probably invest. But right now, I'm just gonna wait. That's all I can do. So if you had to choose, would you rather DJI keep releasing new drones we might not get in the US? Or would you rather them just pause launches until the political stuff goes over or gets sorted out? Something to think about. Let me know in the comments. But here's what I want to do, okay? Let's make this a discussion. Are you excited about the Mini 5 Pro? Or is this just another release you're not hyped about? And second, would you pay to import one, or are you fine just sticking with what you already have? And lastly, what's your dream feature that DJI hasn't given us yet? Have you thought about that? For me, I want a drone that folds itself up and makes me a sandwich every flight. Is that too much to ask? I'm just playing. But that would be cool though, because the brother be getting hungry sometimes when I'm flying. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about this. And as always, if you got some value out of this video, make sure that you hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and keeps the conversation alive. Subscribe if you haven't already, because here on Inspire with Drones, we're not just about specs and reviews, we're about the community, the conversation, and the passion for flying. All right, fam, that's all I got for you on my take on the DJI Mini 5 Pro and whether it's worth the hype here in the US. Let me know your thoughts below. And until next time, you know what to do. Keep flying, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.